Hey guys. I don't know what that was about. Anyway, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on how to contour a round face. I obviously have a round face, and contouring is something that I do pretty much every day, whether it's cream or powder. I do it every day. But yeah, before you guys go, don't forget to like, subscribe, maybe comment down below some other videos you want to see me do. Without further ado, let's just jump right into the tutorial. I have already primed my face and put on foundation. I first like to start with highlighting, and today I'm using the NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade Medium Custard. And I start by doing my under eyes. I don't bring it all the way back just because I don't want the sides of my face to be emphasized. I just want the high points of my cheekbone and my under eyes to be a little brighter. I also take it down a little bit because when I blend it out, I'm going to pat it into those smile lines as well. But next, I like to do my forehead, down the middle of my nose, Cupid's bow, and my chin. And that way, I'm going to keep everything long and centered so that I don't bring out the sides of my face, which is the parts that make it round, of course. And after that, I'm going to use my beauty blender, which is very dirty. Wash your brushes, wash your beauty blenders, that's all I have to say, and blend it out. And like I said, as I'm blending, I'm bringing it kind of down into my smile lines, not because I have a round face, but because I don't want my smile lines to stand out during the day. Kind of sounds opposite when you think about highlighting your smile lines, but the concealer just helps it to not show up so much. So I'm getting my under eyes all covered up, and high points of my cheekbone are highlighted. Now for contouring. Today I'm going to be using it's like my favorite for contouring. I use it for like every video, unless I'm using powder contour, of course. I'm using the Maybelline FitMe. It's the stick, and it's in the shade Coconut, number 355. Now for this part, I'm going to contour under my cheekbones, try to make the hollows, if I had hollows, the hollows of my cheeks more emphasized. And for this, I like to try to use my ear in the corner of my mouth, try to line it up that way, and that kind of helps you guide where you want your contour to go. Of course, don't bring it all the way to your mouth, but in that direction. So I'm going to take it from right up here, you see where the attachment of your ear starts, I guess, and try to bring it down like so, toward the corner of my mouth. I do the sides of my face and kind of halfway up my forehead, I guess, but don't bring it in the center of the forehead because that'll make your face look smaller or shorter and essentially more round. So I take it from about here and just guide it all the way back down to where we started the contour. And this will kind of make the face not seem so round just because it takes away from the sides of the face and doesn't cut off the top. Next, I like to contour right under the jawbone and this lovely little double chin here. Sort of bring it down the side like that, and then run it down right under my jaw. And I do two little lines right on the double chin. I'm going to do the other side, and then we're going to blend it out. And if it doesn't look perfectly symmetrical, that is okay, because when you blend it, you can help it out a little bit. But do try to be as precise as possible, especially when using cream contour. And when I blend, I do kind of try to blend into the hairline just so things seem connected and not so different colors. I also try to blend the contour down the neck a little bit, just so that, again, it doesn't look so separated. Also, I use patting motions when I blend it out, and I blend backwards up into my ear, not down, just because we don't want to bring the product further down. We'd rather have more product up here. And And remember not to blend it all the way in the middle of the forehead, just because that'll make your face look shorter and therefore more round, which we obviously don't want. Next, I like to set. First, I'll set my original highlight, and for that, I'm using the NYX Professional HD Finishing Powder. And this is the pressed powder. I do not recommend the loose powder. It is, for me, it just did not work out. It gave me terrible flashback. My under eyes just look chalky, and it's super finely milled, so it like poofs everywhere as soon as you open the container. I'm going to take that under my under eyes and looking up so that I can get the wrinkles under my eyes or the creasing. And then everywhere else that I highlighted. I like to set with bronzer on the places that I contoured. Brush backwards, because again, we don't want to pull it forward and bring all of that product forward. We want to bring it on back. And then, of course, everywhere else that I contoured as well. Again, try not to bring it all the way to the middle of the forehead. And last, but definitely not least, it's my favorite part, I'm going to use highlighter. It's so weird, I don't know why, but it's so weird to me that highlight and highlighter have the same names, but they're totally different. I never got that. Why don't they have different names? I don't know. And for highlight, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution. This is Skin Kiss. Yes, I have used it in other videos. I absolutely love it. And this is in Golden Kiss. So this part is kind of important too. When I highlight the top of my cheekbones, I don't bring it all the way back. Again, we don't want to emphasize the sides of the face because that's what makes our face round. So I'm going to take it and try to keep it right on the front. And then I take it up a little bit, kind of like a C or an L. And then I like to go a little bit down the nose and then on the tip of my nose. Oh, I didn't contour my nose. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do that off camera. You guys can totally let me know if you would like to see a video on how I contour my nose, but since this is about round faces, I'm going to do this quickly off camera. All right, and for the rest of my highlight, just a little bit on the chin, a little bit on the forehead, and then the Cupid's bow, and that's it. Alright you guys, that's it for today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!